Hello again, YouTubers, on with SpongeBob 101 back here again on the SpongeBob channel with part 53 of our SpongeBob Adventures in a Jam playthrough. If you missed out any previous part, the links to the playlist is in the description box below and in the iCards on the top right hand corner of the screen. As you just saw a couple seconds earlier, we are on our last mission here in the Cephalopod Lodge, and I'm just burning through these exploding pies because I am tired of waiting. So I can guarantee you that we'll be ending off our journey here in the Cephalopod Lodge by the end of this video, which should not be too long as compared to, the past few parts in this series. So as you can tell, we are very far behind at the point of recording this voiceover. We already have 3 new zones in chapter 3. And I really want to get over there as soon as possible. So, of course, I'm going to try my best to, get these videos out. Unfortunately, I can't stick to a constant schedule for these because of the time it takes just to, record all the footage and then put them all together. And considering that I have a daytime job that often requires me to work into the night, it's not very likely that I'll be able to, constantly put out these videos, especially since I'm not, glitching the game, right? Okay, so, anyways, we are over here. We're trying to fix that random trench in the ground that was caused by the Viking ship, presumably. And so we are just barreling through here. Of course, as usual, we are out of energy, and in a jiffy, in a flash, we will be full of energy once again. So just making our way through this lost quadrant of the Cephalopod Lodge, and honestly, there's not that much to see. It's just the typical removing stuff and all that. And I mean, we have to get these planks, or I don't know, I'm gonna call it concrete planks, but what are they called? Floor tiles. Okay, there we go, guys. The appropriate name is floor tiles. Okay, so we had to get over there as well. And we got a little bit more energy now just because, I don't know, I don't really recall because I recorded this footage, I think 1.5 months earlier, and I'm recording this voiceover on May 28th, 2024. So very much behind here. Currently I'm recording footage while in the Viking ship, so hopefully we'll get those videos out soon. Starting next part, actually, part 54, will be the start of our journey in the new zone and the final one in chapter 2. So I'm really excited to get through that. Story-wise, we haven't really gotten super crazy stories, but hey, it's SpongeBob. You can't really expect some dramatic tale from SpongeBob. Though, I would say, they could prove me wrong. Anyways, let's just collect our Game Pass rewards here. If you haven't noticed already, I'm not really focusing on the Game Pass anymore, and not the Dutchman's Treasure as well, because once you get too far in the game where all of the obstacles are too expensive to remove, the rewards just don't become particularly worthwhile trying to attain, by virtue of the fact that you have to spend a whole lot more energy to remove those obstacles in the first place. Now, if you do need to remove those obstacles for crafting, it makes sense, but the thing is, you have to do, for example, the Dutchman's Treasure within 7 days of when that activates for you. And, of course, if you're playing all day, every day, I'm pretty sure you can complete it easy peasy. In fact, you don't even have to play all day. You just have to play it very consistently. And honestly, I have not been doing that. Gotta admit that, it's been on the back bench for quite a long while here. Anyways, so since we are just trying to fix the floor and get through this random fog in the building, which still does not make any sense, I thought I would, talk to you guys a little bit about what's happening with the SpongeBob 25th anniversary and plans in the summer of 2024. By the way, you guys can let me know what are your plans for the summer as well. Just having graduated college last year, I don't really have a summer vacation anymore, but I am going to be taking a pretty long break, I would call it. I'm going over to Japan for a week in early July, and then coming back for like a day and a half before I'm heading over to the United States and Canada. It's gonna be a very big trip, the biggest that I've had so far, and since it was SpongeBob's 25th anniversary, I was really hoping, you know, there would be some events that I could participate, or just, you know, places that I could go where there's SpongeBob things going on. And San Diego Comic-Con is not even an option because you would have had to get the tickets like way in advance. So that's literally not an option. Anyways, it's kind of off the, you know, the track for the trip currently as it is planned. So that's out of the picture. I will be in New York for approximately 5 days. In fact, over the 25th anniversary, I'll be in New York from July 15th to 20th of this year, 2024. And I know I wasn't planning to spoil this, but I'm thinking of doing a special SpongeBob video featuring Nickelodeon Universe at the American Dream Mall in Rutherford, New Jersey. Is that where it is? I don't know. I've been saying that for the longest time. Yeah, but okay, it's the American Dream Mall in New Jersey. And I've been to the Nickelodeon Universe in Bloomington, Minnesota 3 times in 2013, 2016, 2019. I wanted to go back, but, you know, things have changed in Minnesota, and you know, I'm not as excited to go back to Minnesota as I used to be. So we're not gonna go to Minnesota in this trip. We're gonna be going to its neighbor, South Dakota. So in case you guys are interested in travel things, I will be posting different types of content on the Other Stuff channel as well. And it would probably be a little bit more fun than just going through fog like we are in this game. Not to knock on the game though, but as you can see, I'm just trying to get through this by using the exploding pie. So yeah, it's taking a while. We're collecting rocks, guys. Rocks, I tell ya. It gets actually a little bit more interesting once we get to the Viking ship. So yeah, it's just, this part is really just a slog just to get through this zone, and we don't have too much more to go, so you know, we just got to collect a little bit more items here with more energy. It took me a long time to record this, but anyways, but okay, yeah, so we'll definitely be in New Jersey and New York, and I'm looking forward to go to the American Dream Mall. The Nickelodeon Universe there is newer and different. I've never been to that Nickelodeon Universe in New Jersey before, so it's gonna be a pretty eye-opening experience. In terms of, you know, other SpongeBob things that could be going on in New York around the anniversary, honestly, I don't think there are any. They would probably have announced something by now, which is just unfortunate. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully things do pop up, things get announced sooner rather than later. What is it doing out here? This random ship. Maybe it floated out here on its own. Dude, like, look at that guy standing there. It looks like the Krusty Krab counter, but something about it is different. Step away from my boat. What the... what? This is your boat? It's about to be, and if you know what's good for you, you'll step aside. SpongeBob, do you know what's good for you? Maybe. Usually, but in this case, probably not. So we follow him? Absolutely, positively. I like the swap of the word there. I'm so glad we're friends. Okay. Alright, so that is basically the end of our journey in the Cephalopod Lodge. I'm gonna leave it here. We're gonna complete this last quest here, last mission. Quest complete. There we go, said it. But make sure to subscribe, like. I'll see you guys in the next part where we'll continue on our Viking voyage into the Viking ship. Very exciting times here on the SpongeBob channel, or not. I mean, this game is a little bit boring, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, see you guys later. Bye.